What's up, guys? Back here with another one. I just wanted to come here and make another quick video. Not really about VL. I just wanted to talk to y'all about, when you're deciding to do something that you think will be drastically improve your life, or it's an adventure to you, so to speak. Like for me, getting my CDL, and this accounts for anything. But I'm gonna tie this into having your CDL because I'm gonna give you my story, and hopefully it helps you. I'm just here to help you guys, improve yourself a little bit, teach or show you something maybe you didn't know or think of. Anyway, getting to the content. I'm gonna tell you straight out, your friends and family members, some of them might be, but it's kind of unlikely. I'm just gonna be really honest with you. They're not really gonna be your supporters when you're wanting to do something out of the norm, so to speak. Like for me, getting my CDL, nobody nobody gave me any support, really. It was when I was in it, my grandmother sent me some money, because I was hungry and so on and so forth. But other than that, she really wasn't supportive right off bat. Most of them really weren't, to be honest with you. Because when you're doing stuff out of the norm, it throws people off. They want you kind of to stay in a box, so to speak. They don't. So when you tell them, they're not really gonna be on your team. They're gonna say, "Oh, you're not gonna succeed at that. You're gonna fail, so on and so forth. You don't need to do that. Just go do this." And they're gonna give their opinion, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one, to be really honest with you. But anyway, the biggest supporters, they're really gonna be like strangers, to be really honest with you. When you start telling your ideas, or even just, I don't know, getting on here, Facebook, TikTok, any kind of social media, strangers are going to be supporting you for the most part. You're going to have some trolls. It is what it is. They exist. I'm not saying they don't. Strangers are really your fans, more so than your friends and family. My grandfather, who I consider basically, for lack of a better term, my hero, he told me I'm gonna go into trucking and fail, and I'll be home in a few days, or I'll get it and I just won't like it, or so on and so forth. Which he wasn't wrong. So I went to CR England to get my CDL. Because it was the fastest crash course basically. But anyway, I went there, I did all the training, and their course is really kind of basically like 10 days or 2 weeks, let's just say 14 days. So to train, do the test, then go with the trainer. I was a day from testing to do the test to be able to get my CDL. And I got pulled into HR, and they told me I had to leave because I have too many points on my license. And I was like, so I can't do my test and so on and so forth. And of course, they're not, most of y'all know now that they're not going to let you do that because it's a waste of their time. And because if they let you take the test, and then you go and if you go you do the test and you go and pass, now you can go home and get the CDL, and now they're out of their money and their time, and it's wasted, so to speak. So I was like, okay, well, can I? You're gonna give me a bus ticket back to Florida, right? Oh no, we don't do that. You gotta find your own way home. What? But anyway, I figured it out. So I went home. I was so discouraged. I was like, oh, everybody was like, oh, I told you so, and blah blah blah, this, blah blah blah, that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should just go go get this warehouse job, or go do this and go do that. You know, don't try and succeed. What's wrong with you? You trying what you doing? But anyway, and I let them I let them make me believe it. But after a couple months, you know, I still, the reason I went out there in the first place, I still saw. So 6 months later, when my points were gonna fall off, I went into England again. And y'all can call me stupid, I don't really care, because when I went back that second time, I took the test. I passed the first time. Unlike some of y'all, I passed the first time, and now I've been driving for, September will be 4 years, and it's the most money I've ever made in my life. Oh well, you know what real money is? It don't matter, because whatever I was doing before, working a minimum wage job or in a warehouse or so on and so forth, was nothing compared to what I'm making now. And I'm not, ain't no disrespect to people that are doing that, but it just is what it is. I'm sorry. So, you know, the moral of the story is, friends and family are going to talk crap to you when you try to do something outside their norm and worldview, whatever. Screw up a word. It is what it is. So you got to get it in your mind somehow, some way, to not listen to them. Take their advice with a grain of salt. You ever heard that old phrase? So this is what I tell people. Everything you've done up to this point, everything you've done in your past has led you to this point. You are where you are right now because of everything you decided to do in the past. So, if you can understand that, okay, I understand that everything I did in the past led me to right here. What did I do in the past? Okay, now I'm gonna think back 5-10 years. Okay, I did this, that, and the third. I wish I hadn't made those mistakes. Okay, well, if I don't want to be in this same spot next year, what do I need to do to change that? Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Good, now I got it in my brain, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't let people talk you out of it, because that is what's gonna keep you in the same position, because they're used to you being in that position. If you want better, you gotta do better. That was another video I did before anyway, but just gotta learn to keep out the voices of the world, because only you know what's best for you. Okay, and I know some of y'all have screwed up and you feel like you're just screw ups, but you're only screw ups because you kept doing the same thing, or you kept making bad decisions. Remember in school when they used to say make good decisions? Make good decisions now. What's stopping you? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm off base here, but I really doubt it. If you want to go get your CDL, do it. If you want to get that certification, do it. Don't listen to everybody else, man. You gotta explain this to me. So, how are you ever supposed to get ahead in life if you're not willing to sacrifice something? Children, when they're learning how to walk, they are willing to sacrifice getting hurt. They fall down and they get back up and keep going. Anyway, if I'm off base, tell me. Just tell me shut up. It is what it is. You ain't gonna shut me up. But anyway, love, peace, prosperity. See y'all guys in the next one.